Morning, welcome. Today is a new day. I am looking at Tesla to the upside. I'm looking at Tesla to the upside. I wanted to pull back right now, which it is, but I'm definitely looking at Tesla to the upside for today. A break of the day, and I'll be jumping in. It already broke the day, so looking for Tesla to the upside. All right, guys, so I'm going to jump in some Tesla calls. Today should be a green day based on what we're seeing in the markets. SPY didn't gap up, which is nice. Okay, so SPY right now is a call as well. So I'll get in some SPY calls. So I just got into some SPY calls as well, guys. Now, based off of the numbers today for unemployment, the numbers look good as far as unemployment. The numbers are really low for unemployment. All these numbers are good signs as far as for today. Retail sales increase. So with that, we're looking for a push in the market today. We might have a pullback on SPY. It already closed the gap, so that's why I liked it. It closed the gap on the day and then push up and break. So that's why I jumped into the call right away. We can retrace a little bit down here and bounce off the 200. But again, because we already broke the day, we came down, closed the gap from yesterday and broke the day. That's why I got in the calls right away. And same thing for Tesla. Tesla came down, closed the gap, and then broke the day. So that's why I said both are similar setups. So with that, we just have to be patient. And the only thing we're in right now is SPY calls and Tesla calls. I saw IWM last night. And IWM, oh my gosh. Yeah. IWM look really good as well. Same setup as SPY, but IWM actually moving already to the upside. IWM is also a good play. I would say IWM, but buy contracts for next week for IWM. Don't play same day contracts on IWM. That will be more like a swing call on IWM where you could buy contracts for at least 2 weeks out. Let me see what those contracts are looking like, and I'll tell you. So the 25th would be a good contract on IWM. If you're playing same day on IWM, you have to make sure that you're taking profits. Hey, are you not able to log in? You bought Tesla? Are you able to buy Tesla? No. 35. Okay. You could still get this one if you could afford it. For the 18th. Today's the 17th. You could get today's if you want to. We should be up on SPY, guys. We should be up on SPY. Push into the upside. Should be up on SPY right now. We're up 22% on SPY. Up 25% on SPY right now. 32% on SPY, guys. Like I said, we should push today. So based on the charts right now, the take profit should be 27.50 is where we should go today on SPY. We have 26.85. We should see something right here, but all the way up to 27.50 and possibly push the new highs today. Up 35%. Make sure you're trimming, guys. We have 2 minutes left in this 15-minute candle. Make sure you're taking some type of profit. Guys, my wife is not feeling too good today, so she's in the bed trading right now. 37% on SPY, up 37% on SPY. Yes, I see Tesla dropping. I do see Tesla dropping. I'm still bullish on Tesla. Guys, make sure you trim in on SPY right now. We broke above here, so we should push more, but we can come back down. This come back down right here could eat into your contract, so bear that in mind. See how we consolidating right in here, guys? We're consolidating right in here. That's the reason for that is because we're at highs for pre-market. So we're respecting that area right now for pre-market highs. So that's why you see we're right here. Okay, we're testing pre-market highs. We're having this pullback right now on SPY. And we're testing pre-market highs. So it's respecting pre-market highs right now. On the daily, though, we should push even more. On the daily, we should push more. My targets on the day are going to be, the first target is going to be right here, followed by second target, followed by third target, and then all-time highs. All right, guys, so we're up on this right here. 50%. We're up right now, 50%, 53% on SPY. SPY's pushing right now. $1 to our first target. Up 56%. 61%. Make sure you're trimming, guys. Make sure you're trimming something. Like I said, the target is all the way up there, but make sure you're taking some type of profit. Up 65%. This is a new 5-minute candle right here. We have a new 5-minute candle that come in. That's the pullback you're seeing right now. We're in a sell zone on the 5-minute. But again, higher time frame, we're bullish on the higher time frame. For Tesla, my first target on Tesla is going to be 325.73 on Tesla. All right, guys, so if you're just joining in, we're in Tesla calls and SPY calls. We're already up 60-something% on SPY, 70% right now, but Tesla is still good entry for Tesla. Are you still in SPY? You closed it. How much you close it at? 30%. Good job. All right, guys, like I said before, make sure you're trimming something off your profits, okay? So right now we're up 67% on SPY. We're still in Tesla as well. Up 70% on SPY, 75%. I'm trimming as I go, guys. I'm trimming my contracts as I go. All right, looking for a push right here. If we break this 5 minute, we could potentially come back down. All right, we're pulling back down right now. We just break that 5 right here, so we're pushing back. We're pulling back in. Q actually did something great, which was come down and close the gap. QQQ look amazing because it came down, close the gap first, and then come up. Once we break day high, then QQQ is set to. Now we already did a reversal on the 15 minute for QQQ, but QQQ was great as far as how it came down, test this 200 right here, and then bounce off of here and coming up. Once we break this high, now we should go to day high. We're setting up for a divergence on the 15 minute. Once we break day high up here, then QQQ is off to the races. All right, so let's take a look at Tesla on the 15 minute. Tesla is also looking good on the 15 minute. Guys, make sure if you haven't trimmed your contracts, trim your contracts. Right now on the 15-minute, we're still looking good on the 15-minute. This is a new 15-minute right here. Tesla already broke to the upside. I'm just waiting for Tesla to push. If we break right here on SPY, we're going to head to the first target at 26.88. That's our first target. We're going to head to that target right there. We broke the top. No, we did not. Did not break it yet by 1 cent. By 1 cent. Want to see positive sign on Tesla? Positive sign on Tesla. If you guys haven't get in yet and you're waiting to get in on Tesla, we're down. I'd have to look at my contract. Let me see. We're up 70% on SPY right now. We're down on Tesla. I'm down 30% on Tesla right now. Like I said, I'm bullish on Tesla. We already broke the day to the upside. We just need to push. And then on top of that, with all the news that came out today, we should have a green day. All those positive news, we should have a green day to the upside. So we're having that right now with SPY. I know Tesla is a little bit slow to the party, but it's okay. All right, here we go on SPY. We're breaking right now. We tested the high. A break of this candle on Tesla, guys, and we're going to push back up to highs. I know you guys can't see that, so let me show you in the middle. So a break, which we just did. We just broke on Tesla. So expect to come back up to highs, today high, and push to our first target at 25. That's going to be our first target. 325 is going to be our first target. SPY, we tested this high right here. New 5-minute come in. So we're going to have a little bit of pullback. Once we have that little pullback, then we should push and start moving towards our first target, which is at 26.88. So right now, this new 5-minute is coming in. We have that push, looking for the break, a little pullback. Give us a wick. There we go. Now we have the wick. Now we have the push. Looking for the push to the upside. And then that push, once we get through this red area, we should go up to our first target. Our first target is less than $1 away. But guys, make sure that you're taking profit regardless. We're up over 70% on these contracts. Do not be greedy. Right now, they're at 60%. Where's yours at? Let me see. Oh, wait, out the money, but you should be fine. Keep it. Okay. After 25. Guys, pay attention to SPY. SPY's breaking down, right? After it break 25, the next target is 27 and then 35. We possibly could hit all the way up to 350 by today or tomorrow. So stretch, but we could hit up there. SPY is definitely pulling back, guys. So you want to make sure that you're taking some type of profit if you have not already. Everybody should already take profit and just hold on to runners at this point. If you're still in the trade, I wouldn't be mad at somebody if they take 10% or 20% on a trade and then be out. My son took 30% on his contracts and he's out. He looks a little sad because he took it at 30%, but he still took it at 30%, which is fine. What we don't want to be is we don't want to be greedy. Now, with him, he only has one contract, so he can't trim, right? Remember, he start his account at. So he only have one contract. So when he gets to a certain percentage and he like that profit, then yeah, he's gonna take his profit. But for the other one, people who's like, all right, I bought 10 contracts or 20 contracts, you can trim along the way up, okay? But what you don't want to do is you don't want to hold on to all 20 and then we have a major pullback and then now you're out. Now you're saying, man, I wish I had took even 50% profit, or I wish I had sold some at 70% and now it's at 20% and all kind of different stuff. So make sure that you're trimming along the way. Our first target is 26.88 followed by 27.50. Do I think it's going to go there today? I'm not going to be a genie, but I'm just saying. IWM, you guys should be up on IWM as well. I wasn't even paying attention to IWM. We're up 50% on IWM. Okay. I said buy contracts for next week. All right, guys. Tesla is definitely pushing up, breaking back to the upside. Tesla is going to approach my first target at 325.73. That's my first target. So we're looking good right now on Tesla. IWM, like I said, we're up 51% on IWM. Why my internet is messing around. My internet is messing around, yo. All right, so right here on SPY, that 15-minute about to close right now, and the 15-minute is coming straight down, right? So we want to pay attention to this 15-minute right here. We have some type of volatility going on right now in the market. We could see a lot of movement at 10:30. Natural gas is at 10:30. 10 o'clock, there was news. There's somebody speaking right now. I'm not sure if what they're saying is affecting the market as much or can affect the market, but we are having some type of volatility right now. All right, SPY is looking good, guys. SPY is looking good. On the 15 minutes, SPY is looking good. Again, these are for the people who are still in SPY. I did 3 call outs. I did SPY, Tesla, and IWM for 2 weeks out. If you're risky, you could buy tomorrow's contract. I wouldn't buy today's contract because today's contract moves a little bit slow. It can move fast like same day, but I'd rather buy tomorrow's contract just to give some time. We're moving right now on Tesla and SPY. We're pushing up on the highs right now on SPY. New 15 coming in. So if you notice, if you look at these 3 candles right now, right, you have 1, 2, 3. A break above here and we should be good. But right now we're respecting this level right here. If you notice, we've been respecting that level. So right at that level, 2620, we've respected that level, 2620, 2623. So if we zoom out and look on the day, what's going on here? Okay, what's going on here? Right here. We have that level right here. At 27. So that's what it's respecting right now. All right, we're dropping down on SPY. If we break right here, now remember this is the last of the last 50 minute of the 1 hour as well. So let's, if we take a look at the 1 hour, where's my 1 hour candle? This is showing pre-market. $30 minutes broke to the upside on here. If we break here, we could come down to VWAP or back to day low. You have levels that it will bounce off of first. but everybody should already be in profit and take profit and just have runners at this point. All right, it's broke to the downside. So you have that break to the downside. Go testing VWAP. Whoa. Is that what's missing? We normally have that open, right? And it just felt different. See, your mom is not in here. That's why too. All right, guys, SPY is falling right now. So make sure that you're closing out everything that you already have. SPY is falling right now. This is that level that I said, that buy area right here that it could bounce off of and come right back up. I don't know why I'm still watching SPY, because SPY is done. Tesla is the one that should be good. We're still in Tesla. All my trails I've knocked out on SPY. I actually have one runner left on SPY. Guys, we're still in Tesla. That's the only thing we're in right now. If you guys are still holding on to IWM, take your profit. See what we talk about with SPY, the break of this right here, and we could come all the way back down. It's like a dangerous candle. SPY is coming down to test yesterday's high again as a support level. Actually looking at Is it me or these stuff are not working? It's either my app or my computer that's acting weird right now. My app or my internet, sorry. It's acting weird. I know I did that. Where is it? This is doing something weird. Okay, now it's showing. All right, so guys, it wasn't showing up for some reason, but I bought some 628 calls on SPY as far as a lotto using profit from earlier this morning. My average contract on those is 15. Right now, what we had was a pullback on the day. I think SPY is still going to go up and hit that target. We should be green for the day. Right now, we're still green on the day. We're still green on the day. The ultimate target at 27.50 is a target. Let's see here in Tesla. The 1 hour candle. It looked like a pullback to get people out of calls, but I could be wrong. This drop was to scare people out of their calls. The target for SPY is, the first target is right up here. We drop right here because the simple fact, if you look left, we had a resistance right here. Coming back in is fine. We have that pullback and then more to the upside. I'll say if we break below here though, then we could drop back down. I jump into some SPY 628 calls. Those were $15. $15 a piece for those. So those contracts, yeah, they're cheaper. They're up 13% right now. Did you get in those? I should have told you to get in it. You heard me though. No, not IWM. SPY 628. You didn't get into it?
If it goes back down.
If what goes back down? It's fine where it's at right now. You can get one if you can buy it. Or if you're done for the day, then be done for the day. How many trades you took? Two? Okay. If you can buy it, then what was your profit so far? Let me see. Because you're way out the money, it's affecting you. That's why. Because you're so far out the money. But you should be fine. Like I said, you should be fine. All right, guys, we're breaking back down on SPY. Let's see right here. All right, so let me show you guys something that's going on right now. With gold pushing up, SPY is pulling back. So you could see the inverse of that happening right now. So right here, gold is pushing up. Gold is coming up to this 200 mark right here. Right, so coming up to that 200 mark right there. Gold came down and hit right here as far as target right there, and then pop up. So gold, I'm thinking gold is going to come up here, come back down. All right, so right now, the only thing we're in is Tesla. We have some lottos as far as with SPY. You should already be out of your SPY calls. You should already be out of the SPY calls that we originally called. Those went up 70% on those. But I jump into some lotto SPYs right at the bottom down here. I'm like, all right, let me just go ahead and get a couple 628 calls on those. And you only use those, you only buy those when you have profit. I'm going to hold those till the end of the day. I think SPY is going to come up here, break this level, and continue to my targets. I'm going to see what's going to happen. For the end of the day, those lottos I'm going to keep. I'm bullish on Tesla. On the day, we broke right here. So the target, the first target is going to be 325.75, followed by 327. I'll say 327.50, followed by 335. Okay, 335 is going to be that level right here. Now, Tesla has earnings next week, so Tesla can run up into earnings. Okay, so if you look at next week contract might be a little bit more expensive, right? But Tesla can run up into earnings. So if you want to buy a next week contract and hold on to it, buying out the money, then that's something that you could do. Tesla calls out the money. Yeah, these are going to be a lot more expensive. So even like a 350 call, you know, it's a 350 call, and that's what, $25 out the money. 350 call is at $3.50. But that's not bad, being that we can get to 350 by next week. We could get to 350 by today. It's Tesla. Tesla do what Tesla wants to do. All right, guys, so I'll break up this candle right here. We're going to push and test this level that we rejected right here. And then a break above right here, which is going to be that 15-minute. And then we're going to come back up and test that high. Again, they're not going to run it straight up. So it's something that you have to pay attention to. We should end green on the day. Okay. So right now, this is a new 15-minute candle. A break of this 15-minute candle right here. And we're going to go all the way back up to day high. And then once we break day high, we're going to head to our first target up here at that level. Now on the 5-minute, we already broke. So our target right now is going to be right here. Once we test right here, if we break above this line, right here, which is a 15-minute, if we break above that 15-minute, that means that we did a reversal to the upside. So on the 15-minute right now, we have a 3-1 setup. If we break this high, that means our next level is going to be the high of this 15-minute. Once we get up here, that's when we're going to break the high of up here and continue upwards. Today should be a bullish day based on what we see as far as results with unemployment. Unemployment numbers were a lot less than predicted. The retail sales numbers came in great. All the numbers came out good, guys. We should end green on the day. We are green right now, but we should end a lot more green. Now we're going to test day high again. We're pushing back up on SPY. You didn't buy it? I'm all out of my calls for SPY from earlier today. I have other calls that I'm in with SPY right now, but I'm all out of those SPY calls from earlier today. Man, AVGO is on some next level. Next level. Look at that. Next level on AVGO. Baba could be something to retest 120. Baba is testing a difficult area right now. Tesla is looking good. Not really worried about Tesla. We have 8 minutes left. I'm still holding Tesla. Right now we have a great setup. Let me show you. I've been seeing this a lot on Tesla. It would consolidate over a period of time. Like yesterday, we'll consolidate for a period of time right in this area, and then it move up some more. But you could see that consolidation phase. We come down a little bit, then push up. It's normally doing that at the end of the day for some reason, but it's all good. The day before, we did some consolidation right here before a move further down, right? But with Tesla, I like Tesla's setup right now because this is the thing though. It looks good, but we want it to break to the upside. There's a lot of consolidation, a lot of inside bars on these. Once we have a break to the upside on any of these bars, then that tells us that we're pushing to the upside. Anything can happen, right? But with this right here, a break of this, and we know that, all right, we're going to head back up to here. SPY's already heading that direction. Now we can consolidate, guys, for a little bit. We can consolidate throughout the day. And then we push the last part of the day. Okay, so we can consolidate within this range. Right now, SPY didn't really move much if you think about it, right? SPY low of the day is at 424 and the high, not 424, but 624.18. The high of the day was 626.22. That's a $2 move. I'm looking for a $4 to $5 move for the day today. Okay, that's what I'm looking for as far as today. Tesla just broke the double inside to the upside. So again, that's what we're looking for. I'm not worried about Tesla. We have the contracts till tomorrow. Your contracts will get eaten up over time, right? But what I'm seeing for Tesla, I'm seeing 225, 227, 235, which the low of the day is 320. So with 320, a $15 move on Tesla, that's not horrible in a day. The average ATR on Tesla is $13 a day. So that will put us at 333 on Tesla if we move the average ATR of $13. So that will move us right up to 330. So we should be good on Tesla. What else? What else? That's the only thing we're in right now. IWM was up over 50% on IWM. IWM you could take into next week if you want to. I always tell people take their profit regardless. So IWM right now.
This one doesn't kick me out. I put it at 24 minutes.
Tesla is looking good. Tesla should come back up to test highs right here and then possibly continue. Now there's a lot of sell level right here in Tesla. You can see there's sell levels right here. We're in a sell level right here, but also we're in a buy level. At 320, there's a psych level, so people are gonna buy it up at 320, right? If I see Tesla at 320, I'm gonna buy it up. That's why you always see Tesla come down to 320 and then bounce right back up. There's people buying it at 320 with the simple fact that next week they have earnings, so they're buying it into earnings. Now, it could happen the other way as well, where stocks will actually drop going into earnings and then they gap up. So you have vice versa as well that will happen. But Tesla, if I'm not playing off of earnings, I'm playing off the chart itself. Tesla on the chart looks great to the upside. We're above the 200. Did we break the weekly? Yes, we broke the weekly. So we broke the weekly. We bounced off of here for the week. We haven't hit the weekly target yet. The weekly target is 355, 325.77. That's the weekly target for Tesla. This is one level right here. You actually have right here as well at 331, which is again psych level right there. Okay, so those are psych levels. There goes SPY. SPY just broke. All right, guys. So right now it is 11 o'clock. It is my cutoff time. Now for Tesla, I'm holding Tesla to 325. I will cut some at 325 and then hold some for 330. I'm going for that for Tesla. My stop is going to be if we break below day low. I really don't even like that. But if we break below day low, I am going to preserve my capital. That's the one thing with options. Even though you have the stop loss down here, by the time you get down to here, your contracts will be out of whack, right? This is not futures or Forex where we could just be like, all right, we know exactly how much we're risking 5% or 10%. Nah, you could go in a trade and you're down 5% right away. So you have to be able to say, where is my stop loss if this happens? So my stop loss is going to be day low. We broke to the upside. The only reason why I'm saying that is because if you guys are in the trade as well, to preserve your capital, yes. But for me, I like Tesla to the upside. I'm loving how Tesla looked to the upside. So SPY already broke right here. So SPY target right now is going to be day high. Once we come up here and test day high, we can break day high and continue to go up to my first target, followed by my second target, followed by my third target. We could possibly see 630 today. In a sense, let me see where the high is for SPY right now. Let me see where the high is for SPY. All right, so SPY all-time highs is right up here. So that's the all-time highs right up there. So yeah, that's like me saying we're going to all-time highs. Possibility of going back to all-time highs, I guess. Especially if we break right here. Possibility. Not bad. But yeah, guys, we're heading to that direction right now. Let me see how much I'm up on those contracts I told you about earlier. Those contracts are not going to move as much because it's considered out the money. But I bought 628 calls. Those were out the money contracts. Those contracts can also get eaten up as well. So just be careful when you're buying those. I use profit when I'm buying those. Okay. Apart from that, guys, everything else look good. Tesla is turning green right here on the day. Tesla just turned green again on the day. SPY approaching day high. Tesla approaching day high again. Once Tesla breaks day high, we're going to see a quick move up on Tesla. So with that said, guys, make sure you're monitoring your trades. I'm down on Tesla 30% right now. There goes SPY. SPY just broke out. So those same contracts that I'm talking about are up 50%, up 60%. The first target on SPY is going to be up here. Tesla is also approaching day high. Once we hit those day highs, guys, we're going to push. Okay? We're going to push. So see how SPY is pushing already? We're going to push. All right, so we're looking good on SPY, guys. Looking really good on SPY right now. So we're approaching here, guys. Again, you guys should be good as far as these call outs. Great call outs. I'm still loving Tesla to the upside right now. On those SPY calls, those 628 calls, again, those are lottos. So I'm going to keep those until later on today and see what happens with them. I'm going to hold them and wait for the break of possibly day high and all-time highs for today. We'll see. All right, guys, with that said, peace out. I'll see you guys tomorrow and hope you made some money today. If you are still in Tesla, I'm still holding Tesla. I'm still bullish on Tesla. My first target on Tesla, again, let me repeat that, is 625. Once we break day high, which is you could put your alerts on. Once we break day high at 624, we're going to push. All right, guys, talk to y'all later.